Hi, Coach David here from Titan Fitness. Today we are with Jay here, so we're talking about his transformation. Can you introduce yourself and tell us where you're from?
Yeah, absolutely. So my name's Jay. I have come to Titan 3 times. So this is my third time here, and I live just outside of Melbourne, Australia.
What made you decide to come to a fitness camp in Thailand?
At the time, the first time, I had gone through a whole fitness transformation and lost a lot of weight. At the time, around 60 kilograms.
Oh, wow, okay.
And so I wanted to kind of push myself and build strength. And I just thought, I'd thought about it for a long time, for about 3 or 4 years before I decided to actually do it. I'm so glad that I did.
So, what was your main goal when you arrived?
My main goal was absolutely to build strength, learn from the trainers around how to do gym stuff. I'd kind of always done the same exercises in the gym, the same 3 or 4 exercises, never really pushed myself. I didn't know how to do a split. So my goal was really to build strength and just to feel comfortable walking into a gym, knowing that I can do my own programming myself and really kind of push myself.
That's good. You need a guide to do a proper technique and then
Yep.
push yourself over the limit. That's
Absolutely.
good. So, what was your fitness level or training routine like before come here?
So the very first time, it was all cardio based, essentially. So I did a lot of walking, a lot of swimming to kind of trim down, but I didn't do much strength training. But now, every time that I've come, I've learnt something new that I've been able to kind of take back with me and then continue my training. So learning how to be comfortable in the gym, do my splits, kind of push myself. And every time I've come back, even when I've had injuries or, I did a rotator cuff a few months ago, and you've been fantastic teaching me how do I build up that strength again, but also how do I keep kind of training without kind of stopping or re-injuring myself and building that up again. So, yeah, I'm still training. And I will continue to come back, I reckon, probably every 9 to 12 months just to keep that momentum up.
How was working with a coach change the way you train?
I think
Mentality, physical.
the mentality, I think when you're in the gym by yourself, it's really easy to not go to fatigue because you kind of just pull back just that little bit, and training with you and you're like, no, you can do 1 or 2 more. Like you can do those extra reps. They make a difference. And I reckon every time I leave here, I maintain. I might get a little bit stronger, but then I come here for a few weeks and I leave so much stronger, and less injury prone as well. Because obviously, like I hurt myself in the gym because I didn't have a trainer, and then coming here and you just do little. Every time I think that I've got to move down perfect, you just kind of go, oh no, your elbow's there. Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
and then you make those slight adjustments and you go, oh wow, this is actually how it's meant to feel. And that's how I
Feel
protect
the
myself.
muscle and then protect the shoulders, your injuries, lower back and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
What change have you noticed so far, physically and mentally?
Well,
Big question.
physically, I reckon this time around, I'm a lot stronger in the legs. It's only been 4 weeks because obviously I injured my back again a few months ago, and we've worked on that. And I'd kind of stopped doing legs for 3 months, and I came back, and my legs and my core in 4 weeks are so much stronger. And also, I just notice I'm standing up straighter. My posture's better. I'm just physically stronger than what I was when I came here. Mentally, it's such a great environment to be in because you push yourself physically, you meet socially so many amazing people, you make all these really intense connections really quickly, you're all supportive of each other, and you just kind of leave on a high. Like I'm already starting to think about, I go home next week and I'm already starting to think about when am I going to come back? When am I going to come back? How am I going to keep pushing myself when I'm gone?
What have you learned here that you think you'll take home with you?
You just got to keep pushing yourself, honestly, and that you can do so much more than what you think you can do.
Exactly.
You know, you put all these limits on yourself all the time around time, you know, what you can physically do, what your injuries are. But coming here, that sort of mentality changes. You know, you get all of the support that you need to to continue to be able to train. If you can't do something, they'll make little modifications so that you are still moving. You're not hurting yourself. But honestly, the amount of times when I go, I can't do anymore, and then you're like, nope, we're doing one more set, and then I smash it out of the park. You know, I just did a set before, and you know, I did 8 reps, and I was like, I'm done, and then you're like, nope, one more,
Exactly.
and then I did 11. Like, you know, mentally, you can do so much more than what you think you can.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Okay, so last question.
Yep.
What will you say to someone who's thinking about doing something like this in Titan Fitness?
Just do it. Honestly, I waited those 4 years before I booked to come because I was so scared. I'm traveling alone. I didn't know anyone. I thought that I'd kind of be lonely, that I wouldn't be able to keep up with everyone. But everyone's so supportive. They encourage you.
Community.
The
as well.
community is by far the best thing here, and they wrap their arms around you. People who've been here for weeks, people who come just for a week. Everyone's really great, and just do it. Like, you have nothing to lose, but everything to gain.
Amazing, amazing. All right, thank you, Jay, for the short interview. So we are waiting in Titan Fitness.